Good morning, Frank and Kylie, and it's the 8th of August 2022. Morning, Kylie.
Good morning, Frank, and good morning, everyone.
I'm just going to comment quickly on the All Ords and then hand over to the boss. 7250. It's a pretty big level. Friday, the high was 7251 and the close 7250. And you'll notice today we opened at 7250, high of 7250 so far. Little dip down to 7221, but nothing to be concerned about. Really just pointing this out, it is a big area of resistance. Seeing some sort of a pullback wouldn't be surprising whatsoever. But once we get through 7250, I think clearly it's 7500, the next stop. So for whatever Kylie's got going, I'll hand over to Kylie.
Thank you very much. And I just want to say this is our first recording back from KL, which was an amazing trip. We had a fantastic time. It was warm. It was hot. We learnt a lot. Anyway, that's all I want to say about that. One thing that we did talk about was some of the different scans, and I just want to reiterate what my scan is that I do when I do this with Frank. We do a 21 breakup of a close, which is just literally looking for anything that's closed higher than it has for the past 21 days. Increasing volume for 4 days. The OBV 21% above 3 days ago, and I want to see volume that's 300. Well, it can be 500, whatever, 300 above the previous 1 day. We're looking in the price range of 50 cents to $4. And I'm wanting to look at anything that ignore anything that's value less than 250,000 or volume less than 1 million. Is that how many sixes are there? Zeros. I think that's not too many. Nope. I was right. Okay, daily scan, let's go. 18 today. So 29M, you can see that's a big breakout today. If you're not on that already, it's probably a bit late, but I'd watch to see what that does. That was a good breakout from there. Hogg looks pretty nice. We've got high, the low is slightly higher, higher again, definitely a higher low, and a nice little breakout of there. So that looks like pretty good. Do some work on that if that fits your profile. CXO has been looking good for a while. A break here. They're not very long sideways moves, but they're looking good. Another big move today, which is nice above that 125 level. You sort of hope if it does pull back, it finds support at 125. EVN, I think this is great. This gives you a stop. You can give yourself a really tight stop in here. You've got a buy in just here, so it's sort of around the 276, which is your entry, and it gives you a target up at $3.27.28. So that's a nice little setup there. It's pretty well done all the work for you. You just need to do the math and work out whether it works for you and how much you put in, what your risk is. INR, that's been moving a lot. Haven't seen a real clear entry on that as yet. IPL, again today, a little bit of a gap up, but it's pulled back a bit. I'd like to see this move sideways around 375 to get another entry, but as yet, probably sit and wait. Ooh, that's looking not too bad. How many out there? Break of $1.
Can you do that again?
Oh.
That's the one.
Yeah. Must be good. Yeah. That's not bad. LTR is just moving up. Again, no real clear entry as such. That just doesn't look very good. That's not bad either. This PDN, gap up, little move sideways, a little poke its head out. I think 80 cents might be the barrier you want to try and get through, personally. PG, oh, look at that. Too late. You weren't on board that. Not convinced. It's looking good though, but I'd like to see more sideways movement. It's a bit gappy. PLS is doing it again. I think a break of $3 would be quite a nice entry on that. S32, if I dare say it, this is a downtrend. Don't be sucked in. You probably really want to see a definite high, 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 low, which it's trying to do. $4 is a level. It is doing all the right things. Me, I'm a bit sceptical because it is sort of in a bit of a downtrend, so I'd want to see a real strong confirmations that this is going to continue going up. That looks great. That's almost textbook. Finding support at 50 cents. You could almost draw a line across this level here where it's gapped down, trying to fill it. Bit of a target up here. It's not a big range. You're looking at 52 to 58 cents, but if all the OBV and volume are doing the right things. And I think this might be a buy now, pay later. I'm not overly sure, which has had a big run. That's sort of doing all the right things as well. Bit dubious about it, but probably you'd be looking at a break of $1.20 probably. Roundabout, big number, $1.20. That's where I'd put a buy in on that one. That's it from me. I've got a few stocks to go through, but I'll let you go through those first and see if you've got anything different to me.
E25 was shaping up. Long-term significant low, first high, higher low, and need to probably clear that sort of level, 70, 71 cents. But I do like the structure down here. I'd like to see a bit more of a kick in OBV, but keep an eye on E25. CAY for a cheapie looks pretty hot. If that can break the 6 cent level, then, well, open high low close today so far at 5.8. Not a lot gone through, and I'm looking particularly at the value, only $18,000 worth. But you've got a target up here of about 8.5, so keep an eye on CAY. And then I think GW1 interested me a bit. Yeah, simply it's sort of higher, 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 low stuff, but not clear, but has made a good effort to get up and close this gap. If it gets through, so let's say 26 cents could be a goer. And interesting, OBV pretty much rock solid. Very tightly held, 123 million. And that's it from me.
All right, and just another couple that came up on scans as well on Friday afternoon. MLS, that has sort of closed that gap over this side here. OBV, I'm actually really liking that increase in volume up to this level. It's now finding some consolidation, moving sideways. OBV staying rock solid. Like the look of that. ST1, not bad as well. It's got the hitting this level 3 times, so which is a nice sign. Higher highs, higher lows. So be keen to look at that one. LP1 looks pretty good. The break of 60, if it can hold up there, maybe see what it does today. If it can hold and maybe close above 60 would look pretty good. And NDX as well, that has come and closed that gap and trying again to have a bit of a breakthrough. So they were my other picks as well from Friday afternoon.
Okay, so bottom line is there's plenty out there. Just need to work out your volumes and your risks. And that's it from
And that's it from him.